In this video, we'll be showing you how to solve systems of equations. For this slide, we will present to you the introduction to the lesson, the standards, and the vocabulary. Systems of equations are the estimated solution found by graphing the equation on the same coordinated plane. The order paired where they meet is the solution because the coordinates satisfy both problems. Our standards cover our content standards, which are these number and letters. It's an MP mathematical practice, lessons 1, 3, 4, and 7. We have one vocabulary word, which is system of equations, which is a set of two or more equations with the same variables. For our first word problem, we have y equals x plus 3 and y equals negative 2x minus 3. For our first equation in our system of equation, we have the y-intercept is 3. So we put our first point here to make things easier. And the x, which is the slope, which is how we got to this point, which you would go down one and one to the left. For our other points. Okay, in the second equation right here is this line, and we would have its y-intercept, which is negative 3. So the point here, negative 3, is why it is there. And where these two lines meet is here, which is negative 2 and 1. For our second worked equation, we have y minus 6 equals 2x and y equals 2x plus 6. We would have to change this in the slope-intercept form, like its second equation, but here, and we would change it out like this, and we would get y equals 2x plus 6. As you can see, these two equations are exactly the same. So, the points and this line are the same. And since they are equal and the same, this system of equations has infinitely many solutions. For our third word problem, we have y equals 1/2 x plus 5 and y equals 3x minus 2. Now, we start with the first equation again, and its y-intercept is 5. This is why this point is here. And for the second equation, we have negative 2, which is, as you can see right here. And that's where the point is, on negative 2, the y-intercept. And so, that is where these two lines meet, which is right here on the coordinate plane, which is 2 and 4. We have an equation for you guys, which is x plus y equals 4 and y equals negative 2x plus 5. You can pause the video to solve it, and on the next slide we'll have the answer for you. So, pause the video if you want to work it. If not, you'll see the answer. We'd have to turn the first equation into slope-intercept form, which would be y equals x plus 4. And we would keep this one the same as it was before because it was already in slope-intercept form. So, for the first equation, we would of course have to turn the slope-intercept form, but you would have to subtract x by 4, but you cannot do that. So you would just move x to the side, and it would become this equation. And for the second equation, you wouldn't have to do anything. Now, we're going to start with the second equation this time for solving. So we would start here, because its y-intercept is plus 5. And so we keep putting on the points until we come to the next one. And its y-intercept is negative 4. So our first point will be right here on the coordinate plane. And so, after putting on the points, as you can see, they meet right here. And if it's hard to see, the solution to the problem is negative 3 and negative 1. It's 3 and negative 1. And in conclusion, systems of equations are one of the skills that will follow you throughout high school and throughout the rest of your life. And in this video, we only showed you one way to solve systems of equations, which was by graphing. So again, things you must do in order to solve a system of equations through graphing correctly is that you must put it in slope-intercept form. Also, after correctly putting the equation in slope-intercept form, if it isn't in there already, You must graph each equation in the form of a line on the coordinate plane, and where the lines cross or intersect is the solution of the equation. Thank you for watching this video.